Hello, just starting this vlog. I've got a very action-packed few days, so I thought I would I thought I'd vlog it for you guys. I am very late setting off, but I'm about to set off to Bradford. I'm going to watch The Red Shoes by Matthew Bourne. I'll talk about it in a little bit. I'm in a rush. Got everything ready to go. Just checking that this is okay in Charles' my room, because my room's a mess. Not 100% happy with the outfit, but it's fine. It's just sat a little bit weird here, like all my chunks rolled up. That's fine, let's go. We're gonna excuse the fact that my face is a completely different colour to my skin. I'm a pale girl. This is really pale foundation. Anyway, why are we not straight? There we go. On the way to Bradford, we've got the Have a Word pod on. What's this traffic?
After the afternoon,
It's going to be hectic near Leeds now. We've set off this late. Ballet while Marky waits in the car and watches his stuff. I've said go to my sister's. I've said go here, go there. He's happy in the car. Don't come for me. Anywho, I'm yapping. En route to Bradford. Pod on. It's really hot, so I'm going to put this back on. We have made it to Bradford. That's probably all you're getting for now because it's going to be busy and I don't like it. Thanks, bye. Currently in Bradford Waterstones, which is like the best Waterstones in my opinion. I might be biased, but
it's the prettiest.
It is. I am trying to get John Mark to start reading, and I'm gonna maybe try to start with some manga. I feel like I've got a really red nose. Riveting. This is a rare sight. What have you just learnt?
Do you read manga backwards? I can't read backwards, better read forwards.
Might be better for you. Just got out of Red Shoes. How did you find it, Mum?
It was absolutely fantastic.
I am filming this on my phone, so the difference in quality is going to be a while. But no, it was so good. We're currently just walking through the fountain. But yeah, out of 10.
10 plus.
Yes,
really
so
well
good.
done, really
Worth
good.
the wait. So
worth the 4-year wait.
Yeah, well,
6, 5 or 6 when you consider when I bought tickets.
We got cancelled. It'll be 6 because we got cancelled for COVID. So
no, it was cancelled during COVID.
Yeah, so
I bought the tickets before. So
that'll have been.
Year. So
Mum, we're in 2026.
Oh yeah, aren't we?
This is where I've realised I failed to give any context at all for the majority of this vlog for things that have been happening. Went to Red Shoes with my mum on the Wednesday. It was really good. Obviously it had a long wait for this one. It was so worth it. I love Matthew Bourne and I love Matthew Bourne's work so much. He basically takes like traditional ballets and flips it and gives it like a new vibe. So like for example his Sleeping Beauty that he did has like a gothic twist, and then I think Romeo and Juliet was like dystopian-y vibes, and I just love it. I love his choreography, love his work. But yeah, really loved that. Then this is like a really big cut, but the next day was my nails and I got my nails done. I took the book and my Malone's Designs pin for nail inspo, so let's get into that. a little insight into the amount of colours that are currently going into these nails and the inspo. Hello, it is the night before I'm setting off. This is going to go so patchy, I think. What is that? What have I done? Just tanned. I've washed my hair, dried my hair. I've put 2 things in my case, so we're doing better than Fiction Fest. Things are currently on the radiator to dry, so we'll see in the morning. Hopefully they're dry. I'm just going to leave the heating on. Normally I turn the heat off and then put it on in the morning. But I think I'm just going to leave the... What is going on here? A face one on, so I'm just trying to like blend those both together. I feel like it's just gonna go a bit patchy. Anywho, I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. My legs still aren't fully dry, like they're a bit tacky. I have started packing my case. I really wanted to finish my reread of The Dark That Hides Us tonight so that I could start The Shadows That Find Us on the Train. I got some bits actually from Superdrug. The last few times that I've tanned, I've used the Superdrug tan because it's not gone like as patchy on my dry skin areas as like I used to always use St. Moritz or Saint Tropez, and this one doesn't go as like clingy to that dry skin, like it goes on a lot smoother. So I got the express one. I don't think I got the express one last time, but... And then I also used the self tan sleep mask, which I applied with this brush and just buffed it in. I always forget them little creases by my nose, so let's make sure we've done that. I could have done like a little contour. I got one of these little, I was after one of these, like a little mini hairbrush for my bag. I might put it on my keys. I'm gonna go to bed. Midnight. Good morning. It is about 8:30. My train is at 10:30, but I need to set off probably like 9:45. I think I get into London around 2, so quite a long train, but I do have to change in Darlington. Oh, it's half an hour at Darlington. I'm seeing stars. I think I stood up too early, but yeah, I've got my dress. When I get to the hotel, I'm gonna hang it up and put the shower on to try steam it a little bit. So hopefully there's somewhere to do that. I can really see stars. I have just smacked my head really bad. I've got like a really big lump. The culprit. This lives on the top of my bookshelf. It's quite heavy. It's got some weight to it. It fell off the top of the bookshelf, bashed me in the back of the head. I don't even know which part of it hit me, but it really, really hurt. And now I've got a bag of veg on my head, and my train is literally in 20 minutes. Ugh. Getting in all of the peas and carrots time for the train. I'm not getting on the train with this on my head, respectfully. Also, it's kind of melted already, but any words? This is a very interesting turn of events. Stay tuned to whether Mel has a concussion or not. if you've been here a while, you know I hate these train toilets so much. But I really needed a wee. So yeah, and I get to talk to you guys. I haven't filled you in nearly at London about 10 minutes. And I've nearly finished my reread of The Dark That Hides Us. I think I have one part left, so about 100 pages, which I will get done, and then I can read book 3 on the way home. I got this skirt in Primark. It was £9. Like, it was originally £18 and it was £9, so I was like, yes. I also cried onto my top this morning, had to scrub it, wash it and dry it. Thank you, Chell, for helping. Well, just doing that because I had tan on, so it was hard to touch a white shirt with water. But in the hotel, took 20 minutes to check in. Surika is, I believe, just parking. She's parked like my door's open. She is parked like 2 minutes away, but I thought I'd give you a little tour. So we come in, and it's quite a big room, to be fair, to say that it is. Obviously I'm in Covent Garden, obviously. Don't know why I said obviously. But a nice, big, spacious room. And I have access to air. The view is that, but that's fine. Charger next to the bed, beautiful. Both sides as well. Ugh, we'd love to see it. Bathroom. Just, oh, it smells a bit foisty. Oh. Basically, I need to go to Primark to get some jewellery because I don't have any with me. Obviously, I had my little head situation this morning, so I just couldn't sort it. Obviously, there was tube strikes when I'm in London. There's always tube strikes when I'm in London. So, yeah, love that for me. I've literally got not very long to get ready. My makeup's pretty much done. I have got a very big difference in skin colour, but there's not really anything that I can do about it, especially now. I did get a slightly darker foundation to mix in with my foundation, but I think it was still a bit too light for the tan. But it is what it is. I just been on live while I got ready, but I need to curl my hair and I've probably got about 20 minutes, so I need to hurry up and do that.
There's no shame in asking for help.
It's the second knock.
Hello. By book 3, you have your die-hard fans, everyone in this room. Thank you again. So people know what to expect, and I feel as if you're free from trying to prove anything to everybody. This has allowed you to write freely and write the story and the lessons you want to teach to the world. Book 3 tackles such hard topics in such a poetic way, and I can't wait for you all to love and hate Andy.
On behalf of me and my family and my new fiance, thank you very much for future wife, sorry.
Get stuck in, get stuck in.
Very loud.
the head has gone down and I am going to walk barefoot through London, so...
Oh, feet, how much for your feet? I'm saying, you know what? If you paint them, we can do £100 for each foot.
£100 for each foot.
You know what? £250. Let's make half a bag.
Yeah, I'm currently walking barefoot through London.
But we're not showing you for a fee. You want to see him? You come to me. You want to see him? You come to me, alright? I'm your money man. I'm a manager.
Oh, you're a manager now?
Yeah, I work in talent acquisition. Hit my card.
Saw a career somewhere. Just waited an hour for a shit pizza. So I'm really, really sad. I'm so tired. My head is pounding. I forgot to grab some paracetamol earlier for my head. And so much, my bumps throbbing. I'm not doing well. I had a really nice night. I do find like things like this really overwhelming sometimes, and obviously like I don't know, I think I was just in my head a little bit, but I am proud of myself for like talking to some people, and you know, and it was nice to see Andy again. Obviously very, very busy, didn't really like had a lot of people to talk to, and I don't like to like interrupt, or like if someone looks like they're doing something, I'm like, I don't want to like intrude. So had a little chat at the end, obviously showed my nails and stuff, but it's always nice to see. I'm so tired. I need to eat this pizza. It's so shit. I brought my mail with me, but it's shit. I wish I'd have just got Marg as well, but I don't even want to eat it, but I've only had breakfast. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I need to force myself to eat. Right. Good night. Good morning. I am so tired. I kept waking up every like 2 hours, but then I was getting back to sleep. Don't know what was going on. I didn't really like last night. I don't know what I've said and what I haven't. I was honestly deliriously tired. So had a really, really lovely night. I have spoke about this. I don't know if I've spoke about this much on here, but I have spoke about it on like TikTok and lives and stuff like that, that I really struggle. I'm fine on here on TikTok. Like I can be sociable, I can talk, I can, you know what I mean? And sometimes I over talk, I overshare. In person, I really, really struggle. I don't know what happens, like I just can't function. I feel like I was fine at Fiction Fest, but I think that's because like obviously I wasn't there for me. I was there for Laura and like to talk about the Lost Kingdom saga, and I can talk about the Lost Kingdom saga. Talking like to people is so scary, and it doesn't need to be. A lot of bookish people, like there is a lot of there's extroverted introverts, then there's the introverts, and then there's extroverts, obviously. I feel like I am an introvert. No, I'm an introvert who can sometimes be an extrovert. I sometimes get in my head a little bit. I think I was in a lot of pain as well, so I was like trying to distract myself, but I just really do struggle to engage in conversations sometimes, especially if there's a lot of like stuff going on in the background, and obviously there's like a lot of people in the room, so it was like loud, like it's gonna be loud, there's lots of people having conversations, so I kind of get a little bit overstimulated in that, so then I'm like trying to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't feel as drained today as I thought I was going to. I'm getting better. I don't know if this even makes sense. I'm just saying words. I'm getting better at... I do push myself a little bit more every single time. And like, I know what I want. Like, I just want to go in and I want to talk to people and I want to have like... I don't want to get upset. I'm getting myself upset. Why am I getting upset? Like I come away and I'm like, oh, I just wish that I'd like spoke to that person, or I wish that I'd said this, and then I just get myself really upset about it for like no reason. But I think I get better every single time. I don't want people to think that like I'm rude or like I'm not interested, because I am. And I think that's why I struggle so much, because I do want to talk to people. I do want to like make some new friends and things. And I think I have a lot of like trust issues. Why am I getting so upset? I have a lot of like trust issues when it comes to friends and things like that, because of past situations and the nasty things that have then been said. So I think I just get into my head just a little bit. But I'm proud of myself for like actually starting some conversations and engaging, and I think I did a little bit better one-on-one. Sometimes if it's like a group of people and then it's quiet, and then I'm like, oh, is it because I'm here? Obviously it's not. It's just like, that's how conversations go. Why am I getting all hypey? Sometimes it is like just silent, and then especially if the room's noisy, I like the silence. So it's like, but then I'm panicking, like, am I expected to say something? Am I expected to start, like, is someone just waiting for someone to speak? I don't know. I think the more that I put myself in these situations, the better I do get. And then I start getting in a role, and then I don't, like, do anything for, like, a month or 2 months. And then it kind of, like, reverts back. I don't know. But it is something that I want to do, and I want to, like, push myself and get better, because I never used to be like this. Like, I literally never used to care, like, at all. I used to literally be so extroverted, and now I just like cry when I leave the house. Oh, love that for me. Look how swollen my face is. But it was just such a nice, wholesome vibe. There was just so many lovely people, so many people that I love to see and chat to as well and I did get a few pictures. I didn't get any pictures that I do like, but obviously that's just my own self that I just don't really like at the minute. That's the main problem. I got some pictures with people that I always forget to get pictures with, so it's nice to actually have a picture with someone. I'm chilling with Surika for a bit. She's got a tattoo later on. I don't know what the plan is just yet. She has sent me a voice note, so I'm gonna go listen to that. Okay, just getting, I don't know if I'll be able to talk on the music, but just getting some breakfast with Surika.
Good morning.
What did you go for?
Eggs cornetto, avocado, crispy beef, and scrambled eggs.
That sounds like bad. I went for just a brioche, pistachio brioche, because so good. And then just gonna plan what we're gonna do. It's all the way at the other end. Got a long walk and my shoelace is undone. Don't know if you can hear me. It's literally the fucking front of the train. Literally all the way at the bottom. I'm literally the last current. There's actually no need for this at all. I currently, oh, there's one other person getting on currently. Lovely. This does mean that when I get off the train as well, I'm going to be all the way at the end of the thing, in the wrong direction. Greg's mac and cheese. This is my reread. I'm nearly finished and then I can start. The Shadow That Finds Us. Very, very excited to start and very scared to start also, so. It says, for those who dream to love and dare to live, and then he signed it, Be a Storm.
Good afternoon, it's Newark, Northgate, Doncaster, York, Darlington, Newcastle, Allarmouth and Edinburgh, Waverley.
I fear this may be a little bit obsessive. This is basically turned into what's in my bag. Got a photo. Should I just get my whole bag out? A photo, me, Surika and Mohsin. Deodorant. The tripod for my camera. The camera case. Power bank. Perfume. Another Kit Kat. My charger. I do need the charger out, so. Lip gloss. Powder brush. Chewing gum. My Lost Kingdom Saga jumper, because I thought it might get cold and it's not got cold, so. Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes into my journey and I'm about to start reading. I'm gonna finally finish the last bit that I need to read on The Dark That Hides Us, and then get a good start in The Shadow That Finds Us, and hopefully get a good chunk into it. Intrigued to this because of everyone's reactions and stuff. She's got bashed. That's so sad. So yeah, I'm very scared, very nervous for this one. Okay, I have finished. I hope you can hear this and it's not just going to be really noisy, but I finished The Dark That Hides Us reread, and then I am about to start The Shadow That Finds Us. I have been pre-warned that this is going to be a roller coaster, so I'm very excited but nervous for this. I don't think I will get very far. I've got about 40 minutes left on the train, because I'm getting picked up from Darlington instead of Middlesbrough, so less reading time, but hopefully we can get a good start into the book. Hello, I am now home. I got a little bit distracted, so I didn't read very much on the train, and then Marky picked me up from Darlington instead of Middlesbrough because it was going to be a half an hour wait in Darlington and then half an hour to Middlesbrough, so it made sense for him to just pick me up from Darlington. But then my train was delayed, so then it didn't make sense for him to pick me up from Darlington, but he was already at Darlington. So what are you going to do? But home, and I've got some parcels. I've just unboxed one that I can't show yet because it's got something in that I'm not allowed to show. This was what I was going to get in the winter, but I just didn't really have the... I couldn't get it. So when I got my BK Borison from Fiction Fest, I wanted this book to be able to match with the other ones. But obviously this came in like a set, you know? I do have one of the things in this already because Laura, Escaping Reality, very kindly gave me it, and that is the candlestick, which I do love and I used a lot over Christmas. We've got the Cozy Snowscape book jacket, which is super cute. I love that actually. I like that it's in a little package still as well. The ear warmers. I don't think that's going to fit on my big head particularly. Choose. It's fashion, darling. There's the beautiful celestial blanket. I'm very excited about this one. The ramen bowl and spoon. This is even prettier in person, I'm sorry. The Layla's Bakehouse cake tin, which is so cute. The stunning Good Spirits and the, it's just so pretty. The crow's nest, and then the beautiful art. Oh, I loved Good Spirits so much. That's my haul. What?
I'm waiting.
For?
Something amazing, I guess.
I fell asleep in my makeup last night. I forgot to take it off and fell asleep. But I feel like I didn't really talk about much, and then I was looking back on what I filmed and realised I've barely filmed anything. I thought I'd filmed like quite a bit of montagey stuff, but apparently not. Apparently I had honestly such a good time. I feel like I've said that so many times in this, but I had such a lovely time. It was just nice, wholesome vibes. Everybody was so lovely. I met some really lovely new people. Surika is like literally my comfort blanket, and she always looks after me. Sometimes she goes running off and then I'm stood there like scared to talk to people, but she like by my side, and she always checks in on me and always like is like, are you okay, do you need like a minute? Like I feel like she can see when I'm a little bit overstimulated, and I always like don't want people to think that I am like being rude or like whatever if I am a little bit overstimulated, so sometimes I just go a little bit quiet. It's like hard to like, I don't know, I've got like really bad tan hands. Then I do come away and like I'm like, oh, I wish that I was just a little bit more brave and engaged a little bit more like I did better. And I feel like every time I do better, I come away and then I'm like, oh, I wish that I'd just filmed this or like spoke to this person, or like even when I spoke to Andy, because like it was the end of the night and obviously like it was past 10 o'clock at this point, and he still like took the time to finish signing people's books and talking to people, but I just didn't want to take up too much of his time. Like then I struggled with what I wanted to say. I do it all the time. Like he was already taking time and spending time with, like he literally gave everybody a whole conversation, a whole time, a whole like whatever. I didn't really then know what to say. He got a video of my nails as well. Love these so much. Brownie absolutely smashed them. And then obviously got a picture and things like that. Anytime that I am invited to anything or just anything, like thought about for anything, given anything, sent anything, I am just so grateful. Like never like gets old, like that feeling. And I do just genuinely like appreciate it and like value it. Do struggle in these like situations, but I still have a lovely time and I still like want to go, and I love being there. I love like meeting new people and like speaking to people that I've met online and things like that, and having that chance to be in a room with people that like get you, because I feel like a lot of like the bookish community are all the same. Like we are all a little bit introverted. I love this sounds so weird. I love when other people are also a little bit socially awkward. Don't get me wrong, I love being like with people who are extroverted because then it pushes me to like do things. I really should have wiped my face before I filmed any of this. It pushes me to do things and puts me out of my comfort zone, and that is something that I'm trying to like actively be and do. But I also do like when you have a conversation with someone who's also very clearly like feels the same as you, because you kind of feel like, okay, I'm not alone. And then like when they start like being outside of their comfort zone as well, and then you're like, okay, I can do this, like it's fine. But I would love to one day get to the point where I come away from an event and I'm like, I don't have that, oh, I wish that I'd just done this, or I wish that I'd just done it. I do have a lot of things coming up this year. I hope by maybe the end of the year I will be able to have that moment of like just having that confidence to just be like, yeah. I think a lot of that is obviously like my own self-image and my own thoughts of like myself. Nobody ever makes me feel that way. It's me making myself feel that way, if that makes sense. Everybody who was at that event was so lovely, and it didn't matter. Like I've been to some events before where it's like as soon as like someone like sees how many followers you are that like have, they treat you different. But nobody was like that. Like there was like people with like 100k that were like, oh my god, like what's your, let me follow you, like because you've had like a nice interaction with someone. I think that's like a nice, like that just shows that they are like a genuine person. It's not just about the follows and the like I'm better than you. I feel like every single person in that room was very real. So yeah, I don't know if I said this before, but like it's like a true testament to who Andy has surrounding him. He is so humble. He has the right people around him that like do keep him grounded. I think a lot of his family seemed so lovely. I didn't like get to like really speak with any of them, but obviously people that I was with and like were, so I was like near that. It was just such an like, I keep saying lovely vibe, but that's just what it was, and it was just nice, and it was like a little bit refreshing. Anywho, I'm just yapping. I feel like there's been so many vlogs in a row, but that's just because things keep happening for these Sunday uploads. Like, I don't know what else to say. I started the shadow that finds us on the train. I didn't get very far because I think because I've not really had great signal in London. Being on 3 in London is just not the one. So I was like trying to catch up with like things and reply to people and stuff like that. So I didn't get as much reading time as I thought I was going to. My goal for the end of the year was 200 subscribers, and it is creeping up. That's like spurring me on to keep the consistency going. So if you aren't subscribed, I would really appreciate it. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, and now that I have this camera, I feel like I have the tools and I'm not limited by phone storage. I can film and I have a backup SD card so I can film and film. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we will have some more events coming up that I can film. Bye.